Name that resource. Resources are needed to produce goods and provide services. There are three types of resources: natural resources, human resources, and capital resources. Natural resources are those things that come directly from nature or the earth. Plants, wood, and water are all natural resources. Can you think of any other natural resources? Pause the video if you need to. Human resources are people working to make goods or provide services. Florists, dentists, and artists are all human resources. Can you think of other human resources? Pause the video. Capital resources are goods that people use to do their jobs. Computers, bulldozers, and paint are all capital resources. These are goods or things that people have made that people can use to do their jobs. Can you think of other capital resources? Pause the video and see if you can come up with a few more. Do you think you can tell the difference between the three types of resources? Let's practice by playing Name That Resource. What type of resource am I? Do you think scissors are a natural resource, a human resource, or a capital resource? Scissors do not come from nature. They're not found in the earth. Scissors are not humans who are making goods or providing services. Scissors are capital resources. They are a tool that someone made to help others do jobs. I hope you said capital resource. Let's try another one. Coal. What type of resource is coal? I hope you said natural resource. Coal comes from the earth. What type of resource am I? A teacher. I hope you said a human resource. A teacher is a person providing a service. What about a telephone? What type of resource? I hope you said a capital resource. A telephone is a good that someone made that can help others do their job. What type of resource am I? Strawberries. I hope you said natural resource. Strawberries come from the earth. What type of resource am I? A police car. I hope you said a capital resource. A car is a good that someone had to make for others to use. Now that you know the difference between natural resources, human resources, and capital resources, let's see if you can tell how they are all used to produce goods and services. Firefighters work to provide a service for the community. What natural, human, and capital resources do they need to do their job? I want you to work to make a list of all the natural, human, and capital resources you think a firefighter would need to do his job. Go ahead and pause the video while you make your list. You can put an N at the top for natural, H for human, C for capital. After you have a couple of things under each category, unpause the video and we will go over your answers. So I hope you had your list made. Natural resources that a firefighter might use would include water to put out the fire. A human resource would be the firefighter himself, and a capital resource, something that was made for him to use, would be possibly his suit or the hose or his fire truck. So you can see how natural, human, and capital resources all work together to help a firefighter do his job. Now, I want you to try another one. What about a chef? Chefs work to provide goods for the community. But what natural, human, and capital resources do they need to do their job? Go ahead and maybe draw a line under your list and do a new list for the chef. What natural resource might he use? Human resource and capital resource. Pause the video and work on your list. All right, so I hope that you had your list made for the chef. Did you come up with a natural resource? A chef might use water, like the firefighter, but he also might use things like eggs, which are a natural resource, or strawberries like we saw. The human resource would be the chef himself, and capital resource would be things like maybe the spatula he is holding, or the frying pan, or the stove. All three types of resources work together to help him do his job. Let's try another one. What about a custodian? Go ahead, draw a line under your list and start a new list for a custodian. What natural, human, and capital resources would they need to do their job? Pause the video, work on your list, and then join me again. All right, did you get your list completed for the custodian? Were you able to think of a natural resource that he might use? Sure, water might be one. The custodian himself is the human resource, and capital resources would be things like the broom or a mop that he is using. I bet that you might have come up with even others. Good job. Congratulations.